is the United States Championship #1 contenders match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 210 pounds, Carmelo Hayes!
Plus, Memo knows what...
A Framingham man is now a wrestling superstar, and you're going to see Carmelo Hayes tonight at the TD Garden. He's with me now. Carmelo, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
Hayes will be wrestling as part of WWE's Smackdown. He joins us here in studio, and thanks for being here. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, excited.
You're from Framingham.
Yes, sir.
How's it feel to be back in Boston?
It feels so good. I was just telling somebody earlier, it just happened so quick. We're here and then we're gone, so I'm trying to really sit in the moment.
Yeah.
And tonight, I think, is going to be a good time for me to just feel the crowd and just embrace that you know, having been home in so long.
One of Melo's sayings is, Melo, don't miss. Do you miss Boston?
I do miss Boston, and when I come here, they miss me as well.
Oh, definitely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So tonight you're wrestling for the championship.
That's correct, yep.
You've been a champion in NXT.
Yeah.
Then you were champion in WWE.
Right.
Lost your belt a couple of months ago, so you're coming back for revenge.
Yes.
You're fighting wrestling.
Yep.
Baron Corbin.
Baron Corbin, yeah.
What do you expect tonight?
Baron Corbin, big guy, 6'8".
6'8"?
6'8".
Oh, man.
Just came back. He was gone for a little while. Well-decorated wrestler, well-respected wrestler. He's a guy, you know, we're not taking him lightly. But, you know, he's coming to the city of Boston. Yeah, we're not gonna, he's not welcome here. And he's going to feel it tonight. The people are going to let him know what's up. And then when he gets in the ring with Carmelo Hayes, he's going to find out.
He's like the version of the Yankees right now. We don't like him.
He might be worse than the Yankees.
Worse than the Yankees?
Worse than
wow,
the Yankees.
the evil empire taking a step up. Let me go back a little bit before we go forward and talk a little bit more about tonight. You grew up in Framingham.
Correct.
Right, graduated, I think, in 2012.
Yeah.
So you're a young guy.
Yeah.
When you were growing up, from what I understand, you were like, 9 years old.
Sure.
When you decided, you know what, this is what I love. Tell me a little bit about that.
Like you said, 9 years old. I was watching as a kid, and in our backyard, we were wrestling.
Yeah.
We were hanging out, get the whole neighborhood together.
Of course,
In the backyard. I just knew I wanted to do it. It just didn't seem like a reality. I get through school. I tell everybody I want to do this. Everybody shuts it down.
Of course, yeah.
You're too small. Get a real job, whatever it is, whatever it is. I had that mentality. I got out of school. I said, you know what? Let me just try. I tried, and I never left, and I made it.
Wow.
So that's why I always tell people, as crazy as, what camera are we on?
That's all right.
As crazy as your dream is in your head, and however many people are going to tell you, don't try to do it, or maybe it's not possible, or you're too little, or whatever, just try. You never know. You truly never know.
When you were growing up, who was your favorite wrestler?
So I like Shawn Michaels,
Okay.
Eddie Guerrero, RVD, Rey Mysterio. I had a group of guys that I was just like, I could see myself in their shoes. Yeah. Because a lot of kids now, like superheroes, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Those guys were superheroes to me. That was my Batman, and that was my, Superman and Spider-Man.
Wow. So you're wrestling in the backyard in Framingham, and from what I understand, somebody sees this and says, you know what, come along for the ride, we're going to go and we're going to teach you how to wrestle. Is that right?
I wish it was that easy. Somebody saw me in the backyard. No,
that not a true story?
No, but I will say that the high school wrestling coach lived down the street.
Okay, that's what it was.
That's what. Oh, you did hear a story?
Yeah.
Okay, that's why. I was wondering. I was like, sounds close, but he saw us in the backyard. He was like, hey, let's get you guys trained the right way, in the sense of like amateur wrestling. He taught us basics, and then we started amateur wrestling at that point. So we took a bunch of kids from the backyard, taught us some basics. We amateur wrestled a little bit up until high school, and then that got that going. But to get started, with independent professional wrestling, that was me searching out a school.
We see the video right now of, you and your persona and your energy and how awesome that is. When you were in the indie wrestling leagues of New England, I think at some point you were Carmelo Casanova?
Christian Casanova.
Christian Casanova.
Yep.
And is it true that one of your big moves was the moonwalk at one point?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't my move, but I did the fedora frog splash. I put a little fedora on, just paying homage to Michael Jackson. Also, I have a move called Dirty Diana. It's homage to Michael Jackson as well.
Oh, were you a Michael Jackson fan?
Yeah. It was just, I like sprinkling like basketball references, music references, hip-hop references into my persona.
So what was the day that you had the big break? You were doing very well on the local circuit, the New England circuit. What was the day that all of a sudden your dream was coming true?
Sure. So obviously COVID had happened. Everything slowed down, but when it slowed down, I picked up. That was where I just got in really good shape. I was taking independent bookings, and then I had a look. They were kind of interested in me, I was told. And I had got invited to come as like a VIP to the WWE Performance Center for a week and train with those guys. I went and trained with them, and I showed what I could do. I showed my skills, and they were interested, and it started right there, just like that.
I have a 12-year-old who is just all about wrestling, I think. Yep. And he does some wrestling, training as well. And I think you made a good point when you mentioned how things can seem so far away.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing on the same level, but I grew up wanting to be a newscaster here in Boston, right? And it seemed far away, and it happened. When you are talking to young people out there, what do you tell them as a way to sort of set themselves apart so that they do get discovered and make it big?
Yeah, I mean, everybody's path is just different, though. Yeah. That's the thing. Like, even when people ask me, well, what'd you do? Well, what I did might not work for you. Yeah. Or what somebody else did might not work for me. So it's really just living your life and then making the decisions you need to make, whether good or bad, and have that goal at the end that you know where you want to land. Yeah. Because like I said, I probably screwed up and made so many mistakes along the way, but I still got here. Yeah. And if I could go back and change it, I don't think I would. But in the moment, you're like, man, I'm screwing up. Man, I'm not doing it right. Yeah. I'm not on track, but that's just your journey, and everybody's journey is different.
It's part of your journey. You are engaged right now.
Yes.
And congratulations.
Thank you.
Getting married in October.
October, yes.
And your fiance is also a wrestler.
Kalani Jordan, for NXT,
And my son says she's very good.
She's fantastic, one of the best in the game right now.
How does it feel to be wrestling and also trying to plan a wedding?
We need to ask her that. She's doing so well. I give her props on that. She's doing so good at that. I'm just giving her the yeses and the yeses.
The yeses. I need to learn from you. The yeses and the yeses. All right, so for tonight, you try to go for the WWE U.S. champ.
Correct.
Baron Corbin, you already said he's a big dude.
Yep.
How are you going to take him down?
So believe it or not, I've beaten him twice.
Oh, nice.
This version of Baron Corbin, I do think, has a little bit more of a chip on his shoulder. I do think he's coming back with more of a vengeance, but I am prepared for that. You know what I mean? I understand exactly what I need to do when I get in that ring. I think the energy of the crowd, the energy of Boston is going to take me through this match. I think they're going to help me fight through and do what I need to do to come out as the United States champion again.
And how many tickets did you have to set aside for friends and family?
A couple. A lot of people did their own tickets.
Really?
A lot of people were like, "We're coming to see you."
Yeah.
And bother me about asking for tickets.
Well, they know you're saving for a wedding. So
there it is. Yeah.
So a lot of people in the crowd tonight, and they're expecting that the local guy's going to win.
Sure. Yeah.
And then after tonight, when you get that belt, right, and you walk away from here, where do you go next? And how busy is your schedule as a professional wrestler?
Yeah. So I mean, we're going to Canada. We're doing about like maybe 5 days in Canada. And then we're just going. I mean, busy as far as like every weekend, obviously, we've been doing a lot more live events, which has been great because a lot of the fans that don't get to see us in the bigger cities are getting to see us. Like last night, we were in Manchester. We haven't been to Manchester in a while. Yeah. So we're super excited to be in these smaller cities and get to interact with these fans that don't get as much WWE. But we're busy and we're on the road, but we love it like that. We love to be able to connect with as many fans as possible. All
right, there's one thing I want you to know, and this is a hidden secret of mine, a hidden talent, if you will. I'm also a wrestling champion.
Okay.
It's actually, well, it's thumb wrestling. And I've beaten everyone, no joke. I've never lost before. You willing to take me on?
I don't know, what do you guys think? I'm nasty. Yeah, do it? All right, we'll do it. Let's do this.
Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a thumb war. Oh! No, wait! Oh, that was close. That was close. He's good. Oh, wait, the sideways stuff. Yeah! We might have to call it a draw, Carmelo.
I can't lose on
Look at it.
Can't lose
Look
on
at this thumb. Look at this thumb.
I know. I baited it.
Oh, he's got me! Wow!
Nah, he had to go down for the count.
Mello really is him.
He wanted me to come back. I was like, he went down for the count.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. I'm no longer undefeated. Carmelo Hayes, TV Garden, Smackdown. Tonight, I leave you with the final word. Look into that camera.
Boss, we're super excited to be here. It's going to be another fun night. I'm going to give a performance of a lifetime for you guys. Come out, show love, and I'll give it right back to you because when I shoot, I don't miss.
Carmelo, thank you. Appreciate it.
Wow.
I would do this, but that would be embarrassing.
We don't want to rip the suit.